Hey, Slim. Good morning. I'm just trying to find some music. Put me in my zone. All right, this will work. It's a 1 hour of aesthetic music, no copyright. Hentas y intros. All right, let me get myself set up. I'm going to finish my table today. Today. Yeah, I'm going to learn how to export my husband's beats. He's always like, it's not finished, it's not finished, it needs something else, it needs something else. And I'm just like, man, the beat sounds good. That's what's up. That's what's up. I can't wait to hear how it sounds, because you like, you like that old sound. Yeah, man. Sometimes you need space sometimes, you feel me? I mean, that go both ways though. I got 5 chairs that needs to be sanded. Ugh. I'll be like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. But these past couple of days, I ain't did shit. And I'm just ready for my house to get back to normal. And my birthday is coming up in a couple of days. So don't be too shy to cash out your girl at Annoying SD. Okay, so what I want to do, I'm going to spread these out. I'm going to separate these so they don't get stuck together. And then, see what I'm saying. I'll check it out. See what's up. I'm at 600 hours. I'm so excited. And man, I have to say, doing these lives has really helped. I can't even front. My B-day is in a couple of days, exactly. Oh, please, Lord. There you go. What program are you using for your beats? It's on the 4th. Well, actually, in one day. I got one more day to my B-day. One more day to done. So what I'm gonna do is first is I'm gonna paint a layer of paint on everything one by one, and then just do it like just make a flow of things. Garage band. I never heard of that one. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a November Scorpio, not an October Scorpio. Ain't nothing wrong with an October Scorpio, but I'm a November baby. Okay. What you doing up so early, or did you go to sleep at all? Man, I done bent the screwdriver, messing with them damn cushions. Wow. You been up making that beat? I swear, beat making, you be on there for a whole week straight. No sleep. I gotta learn how to make my own beats too, so I don't gotta take my husband's. No, I actually don't remember. I mean, you would remember that is your work. When you gonna come out with a new book? Hey, you're not. Please tell me you just waking up and you're not. You ain't been up all night like Slim. Y'all not night owls, man. Listen, I ain't forcing myself to stay awake anymore. As soon as my body say she tired, we going to bed. Yeah, Lee, a 14-hour video on live or like you uploading it? Oh my gosh, Yanette. I can't do it. I gotta be like, I can't. Cause I got kids and that I wake up to a mess. I hate that. I don't like that. Or like my kids wake me up because they're hungry. Like I would prefer to be up before them and have everything ready and then just have like a nice flow for the day. Yo, how about this weather though? Now it's my birthday when the perfect weather come to play, baby. Yo, okay. Man, yesterday was so beautiful. My AC was off all day. So the AC bill gonna be low up until it get cold and we gotta turn on the heater. I wish I had a fireplace. How? What's going on with the weather in Georgia? Right? You know, Florida, baby. The weather's always nice around this time. The weather is perfect. It's Wednesday. Yes, the weather is beautiful. We went outside. I watered my plants. I watered down the damn ant hills that they were trying to create in my yard. The kids went outside. My kids go outside every day. Is it? I don't know. So I think I'm going to work my way from the seats to the legs. So what? It's getting hot and then cold and raining and I don't know. I mean, that's how it is in Florida all the time. She don't know if she want to be wet or dry sometimes. Well, she went and got it. She didn't wait. Whew, how you feeling about that? Woo. You went with her to go get it? Thank you. How you feeling about that? Yannette, you all right with that? Because I know you were saying that you would rather her wait, but I guess sometimes they just gotta learn. Oh, okay. Well, good, good, good. Sheesh. Man, she was determined, huh? What does Joey say about her getting the car? What? So that's her car payment with the insurance is 250. Okay. My table's coming along. I just gotta finish painting and then sanding my. I'm painting now, but I've just been like my body. I'm not finna stress out my body. You know what I'm saying? So like my body's telling me it's time to like relax. Oh, okay. But her insurance is so high. That's how much the insurance is. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, I know it's because she's a teenager, but shit. What kind of car did she get? Golly. Why? That doesn't make any sense. That's crazy. She got a Jetta and she has to pay $250. I gotta look for another insurance company. That's high for a Jetta. That's crazy. Oh, that's good. 2018, but 250, that's high. That's a shoot. It's 2,500, 10 months. That's cool. Is it is it 250 for all four cars? Now, if it's 250 for all four cars, y'all got a good deal. I don't know. I think it's because um the color of the car is black, and then um her age. I think um well, I know that the insurances are more higher when it comes to black, white, and red cars. I know for sure red. Um, I should be done by the end of the night tonight if I keep going, if I don't stop. My husband is home, so I'm gonna have him take over like cooking and maintaining the kids. I'm probably gonna have the kids come help me also. Make sure you guys get her road assistance. She know how to change a tire. You know what I'm saying? She know where the oil's going. She know how to check her oil. I'm pretty sure your dad will help her with that, right? Because I remember I remember learning that with my mom when she got her first car, and she showed me how to put oil in the car. She was like that's one of the most important things is to keep clean oil in the car and how to check it. So like one time, right, my friend, we were this how old were we? We were like 15 and we were hanging out with her older sister. Um Her older sister had like just came back in town and she had met this guy and I can't remember where we was going, but I think we were going to his house or some shit. And then you know, she just kept saying, I gotta put some oil in my car, I gotta put some oil in my car. So we went to the gas station and she she flipped the hood and she was like, where the oil go? And I'm just like, oh, you don't know where the oil go? How you gonna get a car and you don't even know where the oil go? She was like, man, I don't know where the oil go. So luckily my mother had already showed me where it went. And I showed her, you know, it's the little tea kettle with the drip coming out. You feel me? So I found it. I was like, go right there. Look. She was like, "Ooh, girl, you a lifesaver. How you know where that goes?" Like, girl, my mom told me, girl. Progressive is a great insurance. That's good. So she may not need even um any like extra roadside assistance if you guys have the plan where the roadside assistance is um included in your insurance plan. Because my mom had Progressive. That's a really, really good insurance company. Shit. That's why they're so high. Mm-hmm. I want to learn how to change a tire, but then again, I don't want to. I don't want to be down there struggling. They have this power tool where you can just take the nugs out of the thing. So she get I would say get her one of those um battery charger kits that they have just in case your battery runs out and you don't have nothing, you need a jump. You can just use your little battery charger thing. Um she's gonna need a jack. Damn. I hope her man got his own car. You know how that go. Okay. Yes. Yes, because then if she would have got a car note, she would have been paying what, 700 a month? Yeah. What part is what? On the chair? This part is this is the seat. So the legs go right here, right? And then this back piece goes right here, and then the cushion goes right there. I don't even know where the holes are at on the cushion to put this back onto it, but we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. I got paint on my ring. All right, my dear. Good night. Let's see what y'all think. All right. I don't know what she said. I think she's gone now. I think she done went to bed. What you mean? You was talking about me. So look, that's what I wanted to talk about. Hey, Tyrone. All right, so look. I got something to talk about. Right, so this guy, he is an up and coming actor slash comedian, I guess. He's like, he's like, he's funny, but like he does like these little action skits on TikTok and on Instagram and stuff. So his name is Joshua Neal, right? So one day he went live and I was in his live and he was talking about love and stuff like that. So I was like, well, how can you talk about love when you have never experienced it? Because he said he's never been in love or whatever, right? So then he compared it to skateboarding, right? So he said, well, it's like when you skateboard, right? You know that if you skateboard, that there's a possibility that you'll break your arm, right? And nobody wants to break your arm, so why even like go and experience it? So I didn't really have a rebuttal for it until later. And my rebuttal towards that is that even though you may break your arm on a skateboard, but the love that you have for skateboarding, once your arm heals, you just get back on the skateboard and you try again, right? So your net went to bed. Tyrone, your net is gone to bed. So skateboard would be equivalent to love, right? So even though you've been broken, you get back up. Once you've healed, you get back up and you try again. So you can't compare love to skateboarding because people love to skateboard. The thing is with love and skateboarding is that you have to find that person that you're willing to put up with. You know what I'm saying? It's just like finding that skateboard that you can put up with, that grooves with you, that fits you. The width of the skate, it has to be like a certain type of skateboard. It has to be a certain type of width. It has to be a certain type of length, and it has to have like certain type of wheels. You know what I'm saying? And then the artwork underneath the skateboard. So you just have to be picky about what type of skateboard that's going to fit your groove, right? And that's the same thing with finding someone to love. You got to find somebody that's going to fit your groove. Otherwise, you don't find that proper skateboard, you just going to keep busting your eyes and breaking your bones. Correct? That's the only way that you can give up your love for skateboarding. It's because you're not finding that proper skateboard that fits your groove. And that's exactly what love is. You got to find that particular ingredients in a person that's going to fit you. Yes. Because at the same time, just like you're going to have to put up with somebody bullshit, they're going to have to put up with your bullshit too. You can't just think that you're this perfect being and you don't got no flaws. Everybody has flaws. Everybody have little nitpicks about them that you may not like, they may not like. You know what I'm saying? So it's just when you looking for love, you have to find that width, you have to find that length, you have to find the artwork underneath, and you have to find that wheel that's gonna flow to the because you have and when it comes to skateboarding, wheels are really, really important because it's the way that the board grooves on the cement, on the ground. So if you're not finding a good, yes, if you don't find the that special wheel that fits you, that you know is going to feel good on the ground when you pushing on that skateboard, you're not going to like it. So that's my rebuttal to that, Joshua Neal. Okay. So I had thought about it after um we had spoke about it on his live or whatever. And um I was like, but if you fall, you get back up and you try again. That's what people do. People like climb mountains and shit and they fall and they get back up and they try again. It's just like a baby when a baby learns how to walk. What a baby does, she gonna fall, she gonna keep falling until she finds her groove. You got to find your groove. You got to find that width. You got to find that length. You got to find that artwork underneath that you like, that's going to show when you do them little tricks and shit on your skateboard. And you got to find the wheel that's going to ride smoothly on the pavement. Because nobody wants a bumpy ride, right? It's all about the particulars that you picking a person, just like you picking a skateboard. So thank you. What are your thoughts? What do you think about love? It's just like somebody that's trying to give advice about children when they've never had children. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell me about what sacrifices I need to make when it comes to my kids? Do you know that time is not a sacrifice that you want to make when it comes to your kids? Like that's the worst sacrifice that you can make within a relationship between you and your kids is time. Like that sucks to have to sacrifice the time that you get to spend with your kids. Some people say, well, you got to sacrifice time, like having a job that you're going to be gone like weeks at a time away from your kids. Like that's scary. Not being able to see my kids wake up in the morning, not being able to see them, go to bed, not being able to see them throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you got shit to do. You got a livelihood to provide for them, but shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's scary. Yes, I completely agree. I completely agree. Because love is a powerful thing, and you know, you don't want to waste that power on somebody that's not on the same frequency as you. Like, you may want to buy a house, because you know the longevity of it. And then they might want to buy a rental just because they don't want to have that commitment and they don't want to have, those type of responsibilities. And it's kind of like, where do you go from there? Do you tolerate it? Do you, you know, try to convince them, or do you go and find somebody else that's on the same page as you? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to say about it. Because it's hard. Like, what do you do if you're in love with this person and madly in love with this person, and then later on down the line, you guys never talked about having kids, and then they say, "Oh, I don't want to have kids." You know, that's a breaker. That's a breaker. I think when it comes to kids, the decisions to have kids or not is that's a breaker in people's relationship. Like, I think that's more of a breaker than people's cultural differences. You know what I'm saying? Yes, everything changes. Because I was just talking about this with my little sister, right? Because she's a neat freak. So she met some guy. Well, she met this guy she's been seeing, right? And she went on vacation with him. So, like, she's a neat freak, right? But when she goes out on vacation, she wants the vacation. She doesn't want to worry about, item placement and making up her bed and putting her shoes away. Like, she just want to throw everything, where it lands or whatever, and just vacation or whatever. So she went out with this guy. And she said he was so neat. She said he was so neat. Like, he was crazy neat. Like, OCD-ish type neat. Yes. Yes. That was a big thing for me. It was to have kids with someone who I knew would be reliable, who I knew would be um a great dad, who I knew was going to be there even if we weren't together. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up in a household where we were back and forth, you know, and I didn't want that. I didn't want that for my kids. I did not want that because it's hard. And then, especially if you got different dads, it's hard. One kid is like, oh, is going off with one kid is going off with their dad, and then the other kid stays home. And then it's like, damn, where my dad at? You know what I'm saying? Or one child is getting more, um, there you go. One child is getting more supplies than the other because the other parent is involved, and then the mother has to like scramble to like make things equal between the children, and it's just crazy. It's a lot. That's a lot. There was this one post I had saw, right? Where the dad was giving he had so the girl had she had like two kids already, right? So he decided that he was going to take on he was gonna be with her or whatever. She already had 2 kids. So boom, he ended up having kids with her too. A child. He had one baby. So he has to pay, I think it was like 600 a month for the baby, right? So he was like, is it okay for the mother of your child to use the money that you spend to use the child support money that you give her for your child to use them on her other kids? I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Because what's fucked up is you knew she already had 2 kids, right? Yes. Yes. And the mother is just trying to even the playing field. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that you already knew she had 2 kids. So boom, you already knew that. And then she's not with the father of her children. So there is some type of what is it called? Not toxicity. Is it toxicity? There's a toxic situation going on there, right? Already. She already got 2 kids. She not with the baby daddy. And then you ended up having kids with her too. Like, what is that? Why not just find a woman that doesn't have kids? Someone who you can just grow with instead of having to jumping into a situation that you may not work out. Some guys just want to play the superhero for a little bit, and then when they get tired of playing the superhero, they want to be out. But you were already in a situation, I'm pretty sure you were already providing for her other children, and then you end up having a child with her, and now all of a sudden you don't want to provide for them no more because you realize that this commitment is a lifetime commitment. This is not temporary. Yes. So there's some type of toxicity there with her, right? Because she's had kids and she's not she's not the relationship didn't work out. So the relationship didn't work out because somebody fucked up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And you just sitting there. I don't know why men do that. You get involved with a woman with children, you take care of them, and then you have a baby by her, and now you only want to take care of your child. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And you know she got bills to pay. You know she got a car note she probably got to pay. She got insurance she got to pay. She got food she got to pay. She got clothes she got to get. You know what I'm saying? She got book bags and shoes and school supplies she got to get. She got field trips she got to pay for. Then on top of that, she got to take care of herself. You know what I'm saying? And then like let something break. Shoes get too small, clothes get too small. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how often you gotta go shopping for your kids? You gotta go shopping for your kids every new season. Yeah, I completely agree. Uh-uh. I mean, my thing is this. People change like the seasons. It's just like when you're a child and there's certain foods that you don't eat, but when you become an adult, you like them. Like your taste buds change. Everybody changes. And people think that you've been with somebody for 10, 12 years that you know that person. No, things change. Like people's favorite color changes. It's like everybody has an upgrade moment where they upgrade to something, to different likenesses. You know what I'm saying? So you can never get to know somebody completely because their opinion on things change all the time. I think people should stop putting that on people like, oh, you changed, you changed. Yes, people change. People change like the seasons. And just like kids, they grow so fast. So boom, winter is here, fall is here. And if you didn't go shopping before fall hit and got them deals, do you know how much a jacket is right now? Like I got my kids jackets I got them, when did I get them? In July. I went winter shopping and I got the girls' jackets came like with an outfit. So that was like $15 each. So it's $30 for both the girls, right? And then the boys were like $15 each also. So I spent $60 altogether on my kids, right? So right now, if you go to the store and you go shopping, exactly. So if you try to go shopping right now for some jackets are $30 to $45 right now. So if I would have waited, what's that? 30 times 12, I would have spent $120 on my kids for jackets and pants and stuff for them for the winter. So instead, yeah, I paid half off. So instead of me spending $300 on all the winter stuff, I would have been paying close to $600 to $700 to go shopping for my kids for this season. Yes, jackets, pants, socks, all prices have gone up. And could you imagine a woman with different baby daddies who didn't go shopping in time? So now she gonna be harassing you because she don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know that, you know, the best time for you to go shopping is on a Monday because that's when everybody bring out their deals, especially from the past weekend. So, because I think the stores do their markdowns on Mondays. You just got to know how to shop. If you got kids, you got to know how to shop. You got to know how to get in them deals and be responsible with your money and have your own money. Especially if you're not going to be with no man and you got kids by, you can't be like trying to count on him for everything. Because it's a headache having to call a man and ask him, can you give me this? Can you give me that? Nah, fuck that shit. If you got to sit up there and ask that man to help take care of his kids, first of all, then you should have never had kids with that man. Period. Yep. So what I would suggest is, so like right now, summer clothes are on clearance right now. And some people be trying to be too bougie to go buy clearance. You got me messed up.
Switch apps without pausing your music.
But yeah, you don't want to be asking no man for no money. Shit, he should be willing. You shouldn't even have to ask. But then again, some kids, they have it all, right? But then the mama still want more. She's not satisfied. So she'll be asking for more. And then when he ain't got it, then he this, he that. You know what I'm saying? He this and the third. Oh, you're a deadbeat. But your baby set though. Your baby got what he need or what she need. That's that's why it's important that you, like you said, like you know who you dealing with. Because some people will go and take their child support money and go get their hair done and not get the baby school supplies or get the baby new clothes or pay that light bill. Now you could use that money to pay the light bill, but now you know went and got your hair done and now your lights out. And you ain't got no hot water. You can't boil the water to make it hot because you ain't got no electricity. Like that's crazy. But and the baby gotta go to school in the morning. Now she gotta take a cold bath, or she don't take a bath because she don't want to take a bath because ain't no hot water in the house. You know what's crazy is people have kids with people who still live with their parents. That's crazy. How you having babies and you still living with your parents? You grown as hell. You having babies and you still living with your parents? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I always have good talks. I always have good talks. So when Yannette was here, we were talking about her daughter. Her daughter just got a car, and her daughter just turned 18. So it's really scary. You know what I'm saying? So we were talking about that and the responsibility that it comes with having a car. And I think the last time this guy was here, he was trying to find himself a girl, an American girlfriend, and he wanted to take her to Dubai and stuff. Well, he was in Dubai, and he was like, I need an American girlfriend, and you know, he wasn't looking to come to America, but you know, if anything, he would have her fly out to Dubai or whatever. So he was trying to get with everybody and anybody in the chat. That was hilarious. So I was asking him questions about Dubai, like, So the money there is equivalent to the money here in America, right? So he was saying that you could get a 3-bedroom apartment for 50 grand. So I'm just like, what in what area? You know what I'm saying? Is that in the hood? Is that middle class? Is that upper class? Like, what is it? He didn't say. And then I'm like, what type of, banking system do you have? Like, do you need credit to buy a house out there? What's the highest credit score you need to get a house out there? Like, I'm asking a bunch of questions. And then I was telling him, like, I need a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, to be comfortable for my family and I. And he was like, that's like 200 dirhams. So I'm like, shit. That sounds like a plan. But still, you got to know the location. You got to know what you're dealing with. You got to know the laws. And then I was asking, like, what was I asking? I was asking him about credit. I was asking him about the banking system, and then all kinds of stuff. So, but he didn't have all the answers to my questions. He was like, I got to get back to you on that. It's like, okay, shoot. But then it's like 200K. Does that come with land? You know what I'm saying? Because I want to get my money's worth. I just don't want to, spend 200K on a lot when there's so much more I can get with 200K. You can buy a whole island with 200K. Some people don't know that. You around here spending millions and millions of dollars on these homes and stuff, when you can take that $1 million, go buy your 200K island, right? He was funny. So you can take $1 million, buy your 200K island, and then with the rest of that 800, you can just like build a whole community. You can even build like a whole vacation spot and get your money back on that just by like doing little, what's some things called, the little huts and stuff that they have on the islands, the vacation spots. You can build a whole vacation spot. I don't know. Don't give me no money. Telling you, don't give me no money. So what I need to do, I need to get over here. I think sometimes people just be investing in the wrong thing sometimes. 200K? 200K is a lot of money. It's a lot you can do with 200K. You can flip that. Shit, you can flip 200K to $1 million. But you just got to know what you're doing. You got to know who you're working with. You got to be educated. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm showing y'all my armpits. I think that, like, last time I did my live, this guy was saying that he wished he could be a kid again. All he do is play video games all day. Like grown men, that's our generation where, video games, that's our generation. So instead of going to the arcade came to us, right? So my thing is that if you're going to be doing something all day that you like, you should just make money off of it. You should make it into a career. That way, you don't have to worry about somebody complaining about you being on the game all day. You know what I'm saying? So, but he was like, he missed like running around and stuff like that. And I feel the opposite. I feel like I can't wait to get old because I can't wait to see how, where my wisdom reaches. I mean, like, I don't miss running around as much because I have kids and I run around with my kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm still a kid with my kids because I be hanging out with my kids sometimes. I take them to the park and I'm a big ass kid. But at the same time, it's like the older I get, the more stuff that I learn. But then it's like some people don't want to become adults because they don't want to have to deal with the responsibility of being an adult. So it's like maybe they don't want to be a kid. I mean, I think it's the freedom of being a child because a child has so much freedom. They don't have to like worry about bills and having to buy furniture and having to provide a living for other people. I think they just want it to be free. I mean, there's a place in California where you can go and live off the land for free. I can't remember where it's at, but and you can run around as much as you want to. And if you can connect to the internet and have your own TV and your gaming system while you're out there, then shit, have at it. I'm gonna have to sand this down. I don't know. Like I like being an adult. I don't know. I like my position in life. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I have my health. I have shelter. I have clothes. I have food. I have my family. My family is healthy. Yes, you got to educate yourself when it comes to finances. And you don't have to go to a financial advisor. You just got to read the books. The information is out there. You just got to go get it. Educate yourself. And you're never too old to learn new things. People may be too old and be stuck in their ways, but they're never too old to learn new things. I think that's probably why people get stuck in their ways, because they're not learning something new every day. You know what I'm saying? They're not evolving because they're in the same revolving door. You know what I'm saying? So I think in order for you to get out of your way, you got to learn something new. Slim, you need to go to bed. Try to get this done tonight. Tyrone, are you just not getting up? Or have you been up all night like everybody else? Uh-oh. All right, let me go back to these seats, see what they looking like. Look at my hands, y'all. I think these need one more coat, and these should be done. Y'all, I'm up 12 push-ups. I went from doing 5 push-ups to doing 6 push-ups to doing two sets of 6. I'm so excited. I feel like I got paint in my hair. Okay, so that's gonna need a whole new layer of paint. All right, so I think I'm finished for now. What time is it? It's like 6 o'clock. It's still dark out. So when the sun comes back up, I'm gonna get back on here. Yes, my house is a mess, but that's okay. It's only temporary. When the sun comes up, I'm gonna get back on here, and then I'm gonna sand the back of the chairs, and I'm praying that we can get that sanded and painted and put everything back together today. So pray for me. So until next time, it's annoying as Dee. Peace, love, and shea butter, baby. I see y'all when the sun comes up.